That was quick. This fish right here, little spotted bass, hit that chatterbait just as soon as it hit the water. I didn't even know I had him on until I started reeling to move the chatterbait. And I'm just using the little mini max with a swim bait on it. I see him kind of splashing around out here, so let's see what else I can do. Yeah, I've hit a school here. Some of these spotted bass, whoops. And this one here, come on now. This one here just hit it over and over again until I finally, no, that's a little largemouth right there. Yeah, that's a little largemouth right there. He hit it just as soon as I started to reel it. And I would just kind of keep it up high in the surface, reel it real fast, stop it, reel it real fast, stop it. And it's that erratic movement there that he went after. Okay, now this is just outright cool because usually I'm running into big schools of white bass out here, and I've actually run into a school of a bunch of spotted bass. They seem to be right around the same size, but they're splashing all over the place. This chatterbait's doing a trick. Oh, this one's a bigger one here. Oh yeah, this is a real nice spot right here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't have him hooked very good, but I couldn't hardly get down to him. That's a nice chunky spotted bass right there. Oh yeah. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Chatterbait. This. One of the first things I saw this morning was some seagulls kind of swooping down, and right off the bat there they were. I'm just doing kind of a slow retrieve. I'll pop it just to give it a little erratic movement, make it look like it bounced off something even though it's open water. That's how you can make a chatterbait look like it bounces off something, which is when it works the best, whether it be a rock, some grass, but you can give it a little pop like that. Creates a little bit of an erratic movement. And these fish are in a frenzy, so you want to like get a little flash going. They're hitting it just about every time I throw it out there, but I don't always get them hooked. But that's just part of it. I could use a really small swim bait and probably just load up on them, but anytime I get a chance to throw a chatterbait, I just have too much fun with it. And they're hitting like crazy. This Minimax is really good. It's a small chatterbait, so smaller hook, a little more of actually a lot more of a small profile when it comes to a chatterbait. And all I got to do, oh, I just missed him. All I got to do is just get it around him. Not using real heavy line, just 12-pound test. Little medium action rod here. It's a 6'8" Okuma EVX. They're hitting it like crazy. And just watching them splash, cast right over there, start reeling, give it little pops, put the rod tip down, let it get a little bit lower. Sometimes I just reel it back real slow, give them a chance to get a, get a good hook set on them. And they're kind of moving around, so I need to get out there farther. I don't know if you noticed, but just that one quick burst of 3 or 4 turns of the reel and then to stop it, he hit it as soon as it stopped, so he was chasing it. Big old white bass here. He's definitely pulling on that line. good sized white bass here. Come here, buddy. Come on, just calm down. Quit it. Just quit it. I'll let you go anyway, so what are you tripping about? All right, nice. Well, that's a nice white bass. They fight so good. I like this chatterbait because it's a stronger hook. If I use any tiny hooks, and you catch a bunch of them, but a lot of times I have to tie other ones on because they tear those little hooks up, these white bass. So, yeah, this is fun. Another nice spotted bass here. Hooked right in the roof of the mouth. I got a good hook set on him. Bring him around here so I can get him. Yeah, nice chunky one here. Oh yeah, that's a nice bass. Nice spotted bass out here. Finally bit the tail off this swim bait. But yeah, that's a pretty one. Show you guys how I rig this up. I make these swim baits. I have caught so many fish on these swim baits. They are not fancy, but again, they have caught me so many fish. Let me show. This is just a pearl silver, really cool color. And what I do, because I know about the measurement of this chatterbait, is I'm going to take this down to about the second ring there, and I'm going to go ahead and trim this right off. Let's take this chatterbait. It's a 1/2 ounce mini max chartreuse white color, and I just set it up real quick, real easy to do. These baits are really strong. I use a really strong plastic for these so that they last. I caught all those fish that I just caught on that one. They finally got the tail off. So yeah, swim bait on a little chatterbait, deadly. Well, it's Dalton, everybody. I've been out on this flat for about an hour to maybe an hour and 15 minutes and caught one fish after another, both spotted bass and white bass. I don't know how many I caught. I tried to start counting and I just lost count. Of course, I can't put them all in this video. Some of them I'm going to put on Instagram. But the key for me, when the fish are out here like this, is I want to make my bait stick out to them, whether it's a topwater or a chatterbait or a swim bait. I don't really care. What I do is I just try to make it as erratic as possible. There were times I threw this with a swim bait trailer. There were times I threw it without a trailer. It worked both. And what I found by not throwing the trailer, I got a few more hook sets because they weren't nipping at the tail. They had to get up to the hook. So that helped out quite a bit. I'm going to keep fishing out here. It's going to be a hot day. It's going to be over 100 degrees. I've already worked up a sweat. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and just had a great time out here catching a bunch of fish. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't subbed, I'd appreciate it if you would. Make some comments. If you got any questions or any suggestions or anything you think you want me to hear, let me know. I'll talk to you guys next time.